be sitting down.
I think I'm in love again. You got to back me up. You know I got no vocals.
I just do the guitar.
That's how you got to do people.
Now, yo, hold me down, homie.
What's that old people song? It's like, how can down.
Oh, tell me something good.
Yeah. I just know the guitar parts.
Everybody want to do that part.
Nobody want to sing the solo.
Yep, because it's broken down to so many syllables, you don't even know the jump. Sound like when your mother used to beat you. Get your ass in. Yeah, exactly.
What's up, guys?
What's happening?
Not random conversation at all.
Let's get it. Vivon Music is in here.
Hey, Busy Works Beats is in the building.
He's in here. Hold on, let me see if I got some air horn action happening. I'm trying to liven up today. Oh, Dr. Love is in here.
Hey, young Dr. Love.
I feel like we were just having a conversation that he could have linked a lot to.
Dog, I was gonna go to his crib and cook up, man. That same day I called you with all the craziness happened.
Oh yeah.
My power went out afterwards, and then I didn't feel like taking my car to the garage and manually doing it, so I just didn't go. I just stayed.
You didn't feel like going back to the '80s? Pulling the garage down?
That's what they had to do?
Yeah, it was a little latch on that joint, I think, and people used to have to. Yeah.
Yeah, that's whack.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's super crazy. I'm staying home, B.
So you saying they used to have to ride horses everywhere?
Or something else. We was definitely in here listening to music that was not conducive to hyping up.
Yeah, definitely not.
No, we was hyping down. That's why I'd be like, Trizza in here? Sway said, what up, bro?
Trizza in here, see there, Peter. Mama there,
Mama there.
Rizzo there, Space there.
Told you about telling niggas where I'm at.
Who keeps telling?
It's the census bureau. They want to know who here.
Alright, let me slide this over. Let me get a little Jameson, and
There you go.
I'll be good.
Bow.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Little L.
Thank
Little
you,
L
sir.
for the ailments. Quintendo, what up, pimp?
Yeah, Quintino, what up, man?
So, man, we getting it. Zulu Child is in here. What up, what up, what up,
Beats
what up?
Music, what up?
Man. So, I guess we get, first of all, welcome to a reckless weekend.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm late to the game. I'm just going to deem it that. In case you don't know, I might as well start with an announcement. 2 new kits out today. Reckless Wave that I did with Billboard Hitmakers.
Hey.
And Reckless Drums. You know, I just had to make something to go with Reckless Wave. In case you don't know, Reckless Wave is a crazy loop pack.
Fire.
Yeah, it's super amazing. The homie cooked up with it yesterday.
I just played him a beat that I made with it earlier.
Shit was fire, not gonna lie. And Reckless Drums, you already know, in the spirit of Moon Rocks and all that. I think I found my little lane how I'm doing drums for a minute.
Oh, word.
Yeah, so if you like Moon Rocks, you're gonna love that.
I'm in the bushes somewhere. Nice drum techniques you got there. Mind if I steal it?
Somebody hit me up about that the other day, like, yo, mind telling me how you make drums? I'm like, you wanna get the hell out of here? I don't even know you, man. No, not at all.
Real? I thought it was somebody you knew.
Nah, I didn't even know him at all. Like, you was on the other side of the DM.
Don't be going up to Martha and asking Martha Stewart for the recipes like that. You gotta buy the book, cuz.
See, it's because I ain't been to jail. They think they can ask me shit like that. If I was
They
Martha,
make it sweet.
yeah, if I was Martha, they
sweet
know.
out here.
They know. I'd kill your ass and bake some cookies. Be at your funeral like, cookies? Cookies anyone? Cookies?
You swim with the fishes and then I'll fillet it.
Shout out to Martha Stewart, man. Young Wizzo's in here. What's up? What up?
See, yo, I'm still rocking the Vault kit, still making fire. And that kid's about 2 years old.
Yeah, that kid.
That's
That kid almost ready for kindergarten. Yeah.
yeah, toddler.
Yeah, facts. No, that kid is still one of my favorites.
And it's almost time, man. It's almost the Halloween time.
Oh yeah, Halloween kit on the way.
I was cooking up yesterday. Worked on, made some loops for that drink.
They were fire.
I'm pretty excited about these. And I sampled like a toy piano, like a real little toy piano.
Wait, you hear the clankety clanks?
No, I love it, bro. The
No.
clanks make it. That's what makes it the shit, bro.
Matter of fact, can you send me those?
Oh yeah. I'm bouncing all the drinks
Like,
tonight.
I need those myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce all tonight. Put them in a photo for you.
Wizzo says Reckless is her license plate. That's what's up. That's what's up.
I don't know how I feel about driving behind a car to say reckless. I might have to pass you. I'm gonna let you.
Ooh.
I'm gonna let you keep on going. Windsor.
Is that a way to get your own lane?
That is true.
Like, yo,
Oh,
what I
that's
say?
smart.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and get over. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get over.
Nah, I'm good. Let's see. Send me some sounds. TheProducerKit.com or SoundOracle.net.
All the sounds you need.
Gigs.
Gotta grab them kits. Spacehead, that's what's up.
You look like Martha Stewart with them shades on. Hey, producer game Martha Stewart. You know what I mean?
You can hang out with Snoop.
For shizzle dizzle.
Reckless is my state of mind. You know what, Mr. Sandman Griffin? I met you a couple times. I believe that.
Oh yeah, Sandman.
Shout out to Sandman.
Be litty.
Yes, sir.
Where you based out of? Planet Earth.
Facts.
On the Eastern Hemisphere.
Yeah, actually, one of us can answer that because we both got the same story. From Virginia and currently residing in Atlanta.
ATL, shawty.
That's a fact.
Shout out to I got some merch and they put my name on it.
Hey.
ATL, even though I'm not from ATL, but I appreciate it.
Hey,
I'm a resident. I've been here long enough.
With my own clothes.
Baby, I'm busy. Got the best Rex and Tex. Is Reckless.
Is
that a bar?
Got the best Rex and Tex. Somebody probably said that. Fictionalized in the building. What up?
So who got the best Tex and Mex?
Ooh, Texas.
You think Texas really got the best Tex Mex?
I think so. Who do you think got the best?
I don't know, man. I feel like somewhere else might have. They might have came up. You know what I mean? Somebody grandma might have got a hold of some like Obey. Because I had some Tex Mex the other day and it was pretty bland. I needed some Obey or something on it. You know what I mean?
What?
Like pepper.
Bland Tex Mex?
It won't hit. It won't hit like it was cool.
Where was you at?
Over by Roswell Road, where we were just talking about.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh. But it was cool. It was ambiance.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Fictionalized, what's popping?
What up? Turning in from rush hour traffic jam. Facts.
Sounds like me normally.
Oh yeah, man. Damn. Off my game, man. We gotta wake it up. First of all, we didn't play the intro made by Young Chambers here, man. We gotta get this going on, man.
You are now watching the UnQuantized podcast. Tune in on Instagram or YouTube to build the producer community. Live on Fridays, 4 p.m. Eastern.
I feel like we should have like a choreographed dance to that.
Yo, shout out to Young Chambers, man. Young Chambers, the homie of the show, did the theme song. I don't know exactly what he's doing, but he's doing some like Fruity Loops seminar kind of thing in New York.
Oh,
and he's like showcasing. Like my dog is up there cooking up. Got the little TED Talk joint on, you know what I mean?
Oh, he a young hustler.
No, he young TED Talk, bro. I'm proud, man.
Damn. Is he gonna give him a straight from the streets beat report?
I don't think they're ready for that.
No, they not.
I don't think they're ready for that one. So yeah, shout out to that L, and then shout out to Diego, bro.
Oh yeah, the Danny joint.
Yeah, Diego just got another placement god out here.
Yes, sir. We found the right. No, wait, no. There we go.
Yeah, Diego just did Danny Lay and G-Eazy.
Yeah.
Song is dope.
Fire.
Super up-tempo, West Coast vibe.
I checked it out today because I saw his post.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, shit. Diego out here.
He working, bro.
Facts.
Y'all should have two little kids come out and dance during the theme song. All right.
There you go.
We go on TikTok and recruit.
I was about to say we go on Amazon and see.
Go on Amazon. Prime.
You got a 2-pack of kids with a dancing package?
You gotta order early. Like, nah. It's like, you gonna pick up the Georgia State?
Yo, what up from Philly? What up, Philly? Damn, my phone is dying off the rip, huh? As soon as the show starts.
Let's see. What up? Sorry for the delayed response. I'm high, literally. Reckless state of mind.
Hey, there you go. Who is that?
Sandman.
There you go. Hey, man. Happy we could. Now we gotta talk about some trippy stuff, just to mess with him.
1 fish, 2 fish. You ever seen them like videos and the people will be like they make the kid look like they're invisible?
Oh,
they trick them. Yeah, we gotta do something like that.
Best.
Oh, bro.
Oh, they be the best. Yeah.
I know it sounds bad, but I can't wait for my daughter to get a little bit older so I can do all these like funny pranks on her.
Are you gonna do the quarter? Don't do the quarter behind it yet.
No, that's old school. That's old school. But you gotta be careful with the kid pranks. I learned my lesson. My nephew, who's way older now, but as a kid, he was like going to the bathroom, and I was like, I'm gonna jump out and hide and scare him. Dog, so for like a year straight, I had to accompany him everywhere in the house because he was terrified that someone was gonna jump out.
Hey, you did the crime. You had to do the time, buddy.
Let's see. Beats Music said, "Did we get the package?" I need to check my mailbox.
I do too.
I don't. You know what? I don't really check my mail, but like once every 2 weeks. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, I check my mail when my wife checks the mail.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But I will be on the lookout for that, man. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
yeah, definitely. Did anyone watch Rhythm and Flow on Netflix? I haven't yet, but
I did. Yo, first of all, okay. I guess I'll be the correspondent. I'll do the breakdown for this, the Rhythm and Flow joint. Chance, that nigga said everybody to LA.
oh, he's too positive. I can already see that.
He said it was one dude. I ain't gonna lie. I don't feel like I can spoil this show. I'm not gonna spoil it, but there's one dude. I was like, oh, clearly he's not going to LA. My man said, I don't even know why, but I'm gonna send you to LA. He literally said, I do not know why.
I feel like Chance would be like, normally I don't do this, but the Lord said,
Right. You know
me a
what?
vibe.
The 3 on my hat is telling me you got good energy.
Then he starts dancing around.
Meanwhile, the New York joint, they was killing niggas in New York.
Yo, one of my homegirls was a contestant on there.
Oh.
So I want to see it for that. I
saw that.
How she do? Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah. As I was watching the show, I was remembering your story, and I was like,
oh yeah.
Then I remembered the last time I saw her. I'm like, two totally different.
Yeah.
Anyway,
hey, shout out to that TV check, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, whatever. Oh, shout out to the homie, longtime homie, King Los.
Oh no.
Yeah, he was on there. He was on an episode I did not see, but he was basically giving like a boot camp.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, if anybody was to teach people or school rappers on how to rap better, he is that guy.
He was on the BT Cypher joint too.
Yeah, he killed it on Cypher too.
Yeah, he killed it.
I was on his live the other day. He killed me on that. I was like, yo, Sound Org don't even send me no beats, yo.
Damn.
I was like, yo, we just did a song together with Marsha and Rosie like a year ago. What you mean I don't send you beats?
You know, a year.
That was
rapper talk is.
I guess
a year in rapper talk is like 3 years.
Yeah,
you know. Bro, I've been away. I feel like away from the game maybe 6 months, taking a little break. And I feel like it's been like a year past, dog. People done changed jobs. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, yeah, I've been away for this little time.
Yeah. You cooked up yesterday, though.
Oh, that felt so good.
It was fire. You've inspired me. I want to cook up, too. I know I got a conference call after the show, but I got a different type of weekend going on, so I might have some time this weekend.
I feel like I'm back. I took that little break, which I needed. I needed to, because I was going hard, bro. Like, for years, bro, like 5 beats a day, you know what I mean?
5 beats a day for 3 summers?
No, it was 3 years, bro. Like, you know how we was on, like, we was on some super crazy making beats, traveling all the time.
Facts.
So I was like, I'm gonna, do the dad thing, do the business thing for a second.
And now you back in the game. That's why you got your producer shades on.
That is true. And then I made a beat yesterday, and I was like, ooh, I'm back.
Hey, I got a question for y'all. When is the last time you took a break from making beats?
That is a good question.
Because I feel like our audience and just the general community, it seems to be like no one takes breaks.
Oh, you got to.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, you got to.
Yeah.
I was burnt out, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was done for, bro.
I feel like I've taken an extended break though. I'm almost like.
Well, I think our issue is that other stuff start popping up. So it's like, that's been my issue of trying to balance all this new stuff, the new opportunities that's coming with podcasting and doing shows and, that stuff, and then still maintaining the business stuff, still being a dad, still having a social life.
Right.
Now, my social life is shit right now. I ain't been out.
I know, you don't see movies no more.
I ain't watching no TV. Bro,
I seen Avengers Endgame.
I just watched Avengers. I finally understand. I don't feel good anymore. I didn't get it, bro.
What?
Everybody kept saying, I'm like, what are y'all talking about, man? So yeah, I'm just getting back to it. It's a balance. It's a game. You gotta figure it out.
True.
I feel like nobody talks about not being,
I mean, you gotta be human. You can't. constantly do all the time, you have to recharge. You have to step away, and even it's not like you get to a point where you might burn out or something like that. I mean, it's just good for you to step away for a minute and come back, and then you feel refreshed. You got new ideas. You got rejuvenated excitement. You know, it's kind of it's a plus. It's not taking a break is not something you do when you're down or when you hit a wall or nothing like that. Like you should actually do it before that.
Oh yeah, because if you down, it's too late then.
That's what I'm saying. Like yeah, don't burn yourself out. Fictionalized say she on a break right now.
I definitely burn myself. Don't do like I did. I burnt myself out, bro. I was just out of it, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just starting to get back to like, all right, cool, I get it. I feel the balance, and then random shit just be happening.
Yeah.
So it's so it's a balance.
Yeah, and you're only one person. You have 100% of your energy. You could pour a lot of that into one thing, but something else is gonna fall.
Oh, bro. The thing I've learned, the lesson this week that I've learned is, which I knew, but it's getting a team. But I'm getting to the point where it's like, if I'm not good at it or it takes up too much of my time, I'm outsourcing. I'm going to try to figure out a way to get it off of my plate. Because I just need to focus on the 3-4 main things, and then everything else, somebody else can. And I feel like it's selfish because I know people that probably can help, and they probably want to help. They probably want to be involved. So me not including them is kind of selfish on my end. You know what I'm saying?
Because it could be helping them out. And you kind of get this mindset of, I can do it faster if I just do it myself and all of that. But that comes down to how you delegate and how you set up your systems. And I'm not going to go on my systems rant, but how you set up your systems really matters. Because if you give the right person the right directions, you don't have to worry about those problems.
That's real.
I'm trying to do that too myself. And I was telling young nephew was over here the other day. Shout out to Taylor, the producer.
He's fire, bro.
Oh, he's super fire. I posted that joint in my stories, like my nephew got some fire, and people think it's just because.
Oh no, he's fire.
No, he crazy.
You know, it's weird because he had ended up in one of my sessions one time, and then he's like, "Oh, you be with Black," and so I knew. I was like, "Oh, he know you," and he played some joint. I was like, "Yo, he is fire, bro."
Yeah, he crazy, man.
You know, it's crazy. I gotta ask dude what his name is. When I was talking to my homeboy, he's like, "Yeah, this is totally off podcast,
right?
But they know you because he's from Maryland."
Okay.
And he calls you a different name.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, you know him.
Oh, he went to the way back.
Yeah, but he's like a younger kid. So I don't know.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I got like 6 names, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get his name. But I thought I was like, oh, he know him. Young Ponzu, what up, man? Yeah, shout out to him, dog. He's one of the people I always chat with. You know what I mean? We always talking production. Always get fire packs, man. Good people, man.
Nice, man. Shout out to you, man.
I was trying to link with people at A3C. But Oracle will tell you, my week was.
It was not.
I want to tell y'all the story, but it's one of those stories that if me attempting to try to explain the story, I would get in trouble.
Yeah.
It's not even worth me trying to explain it.
I was about to make a joke about it, and I can't do that.
It's so bad, but it's one of those situations. In hindsight, I had to laugh about it, but in the moment, I was pissed, bro. I was pissed, dog, and it was one of them like. So yeah, that's why I didn't link with nobody at A3C. Sorry guys, but
Yeah, I wasn't there. I wasn't there at all this year. Wenzo said between, I don't know what the comment is now, but between social media, marketing, and a full-time job, no choice but to take a break.
You got to.
That's what I'm saying.
You got to, and then sometimes you got to rebrand. I feel like I'm in the middle of a rebrand. You know what I mean? I was peeping game with what I was doing, what wasn't working, what was working. You know what I mean? How do I adjust a couple things?
It's hard to do a great self-assessment when you're so busy working.
Shout out to Busy. I don't know if Busy's on here, but we had this call with a bunch of people, and everybody gave me some really good advice. And so it's good because you know what you need to do. But sometimes hearing it from somebody else really kind of inspires you a little bit differently.
Oh, yeah.
And so it was good getting an outside perspective of like, all right, how I can improve on certain stuff. You know what I mean? And it wasn't, I like it because it wasn't it's never in a negative way. It's always in, all right, this is how you can get better.
Right.
So I'm like, bro, like, whatever info y'all got, tell me, bro. I'm appreciative of it. But yeah, that drink had me inspired, so I'm hype about that.
Yeah, like hit me with shout out to.
Oh yeah, it's going ham.
Yeah, ham sandwich. But yeah, exactly, and to have a good, that's a good little group actually.
Oh yeah.
I was mad I missed the call, but that's a great group of people. You need to get a peer group of like-minded people and accurately and respectfully, of course, like critique each other, or just give advice, at least your perspective on them. It's always good to have because the easiest person to fake out, the easiest person to be clueless about you, and the easiest person to lie to is yourself.
That is super fact.
Yeah, what you think of yourself matters, but it's also not necessarily the full picture. Often, it's the opposite. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Oh, and I just put two and two together. Spacehead was telling me that Netflix show. Remember he was talking about he was working with an artist.
Yeah.
That was a rhythm in
Oh man, shout out to Spacehead, man.
Yeah, shout out to you, bro.
I found a new button in here, man.
Yeah, we gotta update these sounds.
Yeah, we do.
Send us some sounds, guys. Let us know.
Ooh, good one.
Steve, Spacehead said I took a month off. Beats Music said I took a smooth month off. I'm taking a break right now, Mr. Sandman Griffin.
There you go. In the same breath, though, I'm reading a comment. Mr. Sandman Griffin said, "These kits are amazing. Checking them out now."
That break is over.
Yeah, he's about to cook. Yo, first of all, shout out to him multitasking. He's on the podcast. He's high, and he's checking out kits. That man getting it in.
That boy did it.
He getting it in.
Just starting again this week, bro. That's
okay. So we got a good group. They moderately do their thing.
I feel like I need to go to LA.
Oh, that's always energized.
I just need to get around. Like, I feel like when I'm in LA, I'm so focused on working and I'm around. It's just like it's so many sessions of like great people that it makes me like, all right, snap out of it, get back with the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it makes you easily realize what you need to be doing.
Exactly. Yeah, because
That's a good point.
Music is one of the things.
I need to go to LA my damn self.
Yeah. Music is one of the things. A couple months is like a year. And time.
Oh, facts.
It's weird. So it's like you gotta keep up and stay relevant and study up, and that's a lot, man.
Speaking of going places, man, you trying to do South by this year?
Yeah, that was brought to our attention.
Yeah.
Bruh, I want to go to South. Every year I want to go to South by, and then I realize I keep forgetting that South by is like February, March. It's mad early.
March.
Yeah, so I always forget. I always think it's like summertime, and then we never go.
March.
So we gotta go. I want to go.
Cause he hit me about it again.
Oh yeah, that was pull up.
Yeah, facts.
Like
pod from Texas.
You let me know so we can get these tickets and stuff. I'm trying to go, bro.
Oh, I'm with it.
Trying to go to Burning Man?
No.
All right, I just start testing you. I started to see where you was at.
No. They made the type of mushrooms that come with your mashed potatoes, bro.
Hey man, they taste way worse. No.
like I know you're trying to talk to me, man, but you butt naked. I can't talk to you butt naked, man. What's going on?
Why do you keep saying in between every word? My breaks are anywhere from 2 weeks to 2 months. Dope, man. You gotta, gotta take care of yourself, man.
That is a fact.
Yeah,
King Loves is dope. That is also a fact.
How do you know when you're burned out? Someone asks.
Well, how do you know?
To be honest, bro, I got out of my routines, right? I was proud of myself because I felt like I was really good at always like planning my week and doing all, you know what I'm saying? Like that was like my thing, and I was great at it. It was easy, and then that started becoming difficult, and then I just started not being interested in shit. I just been into coming up with stuff. It's just like I'm just kind of sitting here, you know what I mean?
Right. It's usually my new Slack.
Oh,
so,
but I feel like mine went off too. That's all.
It vibrated on the table. That's why.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I know I'm burned out by the amount of times I yell the word fuck during the day.
That is a good indicator.
Just, E flat U C K. Oh, E sharp. My bad. E sharp U C K.
I like that. Is that a shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't steal that shirt, guy.
Wow! Another accusatory point. Hey, we killed that. Woo! Hey, I see you. Wait. I'm not going there.
Yeah, don't do it.
I'm not going. You know what I was about to say.
Send the shots.
Yeah.
I'm not. Ooh, I was about to send another shot, but that was a spicy one. Ooh.
Man, what the hell is wrong with us today?
I was about to say, and I ain't gonna retract my statement on Twitter.
It's going to be a long Long show.
Okay, I'm done. No
Long
more spice. No more
show.
spice, man.
Positive vibes from Space Air, man. Positive vibes to you. Thank you, man. I need to see that.
Hey, let's see. I'm not creating what I'm practicing on my mixing right now. Dope.
Yeah.
And that's the best. I feel like, man, if I'm out of it, watching tutorials, beat making videos, I watch classic stuff to get inspired.
Yeah.
I go, I got a playlist of my favorite records. I go listen to that. You know what I mean? That stuff, and just kind of remember why I love doing music, and that'll get me back in it. But it's a process.
Yeah. Oh, to piggyback on what you were saying about how to know when you're burnt out, your numbers will tell you when you're burnt out too. Mm-hmm. A lot of, like, that which gets measured gets managed. I always say that. And your numbers will let you know when you really slacking. Did you see, it was like a interview, somebody's talking, Offset. I think it was Offset. I think it was him. On Hot Ones.
I didn't, but I gotta watch it.
Yeah, and they were talking about how
he watches numbers.
People say he's obsessed with numbers, and that's what he was saying. Basically the same type of thing. Like, yo, your numbers. So a lot of people like your numbers are just numbers, but numbers are there for a reason. A lot of other stuff is just abstract. Like, I feel this way or I think this. Numbers are right and exact. Numbers are the math to gauge certain shit.
Right.
So I pay attention to numbers. I try not to get caught up in numbers, but as much as I like systems, it's kind of hard to not go with the science, math of shit. But yeah, numbers let me know when I'm burnt out. Or if I'm doing great on something else, and you look at the numbers on other shit in your life, and you're like,
oh yeah. See, that's why I was like, I gotta take a break, because everything in my life is just kind of, because it's easy to get obsessed with music, and I want people dog. Once I start something, I'm like obsessed about it, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like I had to, sometimes you gotta sit back and get your other stuff in your life together, and then you can go back, go crazy with the music thing. But it's I look at it like them little plates. The little clowns we have.
Oh, you spin them?
Yeah, you know what I mean? You get the music plate spinning, then you gotta go to the life one, spin that one a couple times, you know what I mean? Go to the personal life, spin that one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, man. Human shit.
Real life.
Hold on. You can read some comments while I get into
Yes, sir.
a topic here.
Networking is for a reason. Facts, bro. Good point. Let's see. I'm only making 99 songs alone. Beyond that, I just want to pass off my songs to someone else to produce. 33 per year.
Okay.
99 was very specific.
Yeah.
I like it though.
Yeah.
At least the measurements. You know what I mean?
I'm making 99 and a third song.
I'm only making 73 and 3/4 songs by myself. 28.3 are gonna be collabs.
28.3. I like that.
And then 10.9 loose from Splice.
You know what? You might be onto something.
Let's see. As a brand, I try to revamp everything so often so I stay in the loop. You dig? Facts.
There you go.
Let's see. What up, Anomaly?
Holy moly. Hold
Illegal productions? Or illegal?
Oh, shit. What up, bro?
Is it illegal or illegal?
Yeah.
It's both right.
I think it's illegal. Definitely illegal. What up, man?
I just feel like his tag should be like the Birdman. You remember that cartoon? Like Birdman. They used to play that song.
That's a fact.
And that's if it's illegal.
It is illegal.
Yeah.
He was one of the first people to interview me.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
That's fact. That's dope.
Shout out there, man.
That's cool how you remember that stuff too. Like the first.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm always like.
Do you remember your first interview like ever?
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Yes, I don't. No, I don't.
I remember mine. It's me and Just Be Made No DJ. This thing called MV Remix, and it's crazy enough. It's still online actually. I seen it not too long ago. Yeah, it's still on there.
Will you be posting clips?
Oh no. No.
Will somebody else out there be posting clips?
No. It's a no. No. What's that lady on Family Guy?
No. Consuela.
Oh no.
Yup.
Let's see, Rocket 8s or LSR 305s?
I don't know anything about the LSR 305s.
I went to go Google.
Yeah. Go Google. Rocket 8s.
Oh, I got that.
You got those?
That's not the ones I got. But JBL, I'm not mad at those.
Oh, JBL. JBL is a reputable brand. Like I said, if I wasn't, JBL is FL Studio to me. Like if I wasn't using Ableton, I would be using FL Studio, and if I wasn't using these trusty Rocket 8s, I would be using some JBLs.
I'm not mad at the JBLs. I'm not gonna lie to you. Cause I had the HS, the Yamaha joints, and I hated them.
Oh yeah, the HS 8s or whatever.
Yeah, they're too clean. They're based on hip, right?
Nobody. The black and white joints.
Yeah, I hate it. They're trash to me, right? So I was like, I want something a little bit better. So it's between the KRKs and then the JBLs, right? Only reason I went for JBLs because I felt like it was a good in between the KRK and the Yamaha.
Yeah, them KRKs be
The KRK
almost beats headphones.
Yeah. The KRK thumps, like crazy thumps. But I wanted something kind of clean and then kind of thumps. You know what I'm saying?
JBL.
Yeah. So for me, the JBL was the thing, but I'm not mad at the KRKs whatsoever.
To me, JBLs, and it sounds weird because speakers, you can turn them up, turn them down, however you want. But to me, JBLs are very loud, but in a good way. Like they're real powerful.
Yeah, I got my shit turned way down.
Way down.
But I will say I enjoy my JBL, so you can't go really wrong with either one.
Shout out to that.
Which one matches your room the best?
Oh,
there you go.
Damn, if that was the case, I'd get some JBLs because
them yellow cones.
Them shits is yellow.
The yellow throwing out the
nothing
feng
yellow.
shui.
Everything in this joint is black, gray, and white.
Throwing out the feng shui.
Damn, man. I gotta get rid of my speakers, bro.
No Burning Man? Yo, y'all hate no Burning Man.
Oh, come back to LA so we can kick it. Man, yeah, definitely. I'm gonna hit you up when I'm out there. Yep. Yeah, we kicked it, not last time I was out there, it was a couple years ago.
Shout out to IDK still doing beat battles and networking with our standard. Yo, shout out to that.
Facts.
IDK is a man with a plan. He's very like motivated. He know what he's trying to get. I respect it, man.
That's good.
Good peoples, man.
As Q-Tip put it, the next man ain't the nigga with the plan.
I didn't know where he was going with that because we listened to a lot of Q-Tip earlier.
We definitely wait, so we in this joint, we trying to get hyped because both of us was sleepy time tea. And we in this joint listening to Q-Tip. Q-Tip is not to get hyped, dude.
And Slum Village.
And Slum Village.
Yeah, Slum Village is very sleepy time.
And wait, and dang, I was about to say something else. Oh no, Slum Village is what I was thinking.
Slum Village is Boom Bap Juice WRLD.
And Singers Unlimited. Yo, whoa.
It's very emo kind of.
That's a fact. It sound Oracle better now. I'm getting there. No, I'm not. But I'm getting there. And they told me I wasn't gonna be better for a while. I was like, man, the hell with y'all. And I'm like, damn, you was right.
Doctor.
I'm here.
What you talking about?
Yeah, I'm like, man, you just went to medical school, bro. You don't know nothing.
8 years of school, schmool.
I'm always good, bro. I'll be good in 2 days. It's been like weeks. I'm like,
SD Productions. You from the 804? Where you from, cuz? You from Richmond?
Oh shit.
Oh snap.
Oh shit.
You know I got your love, bro. I used to be 804 till they kicked us out.
What you turn to? 757?
434.
434.
Yeah, they gave us an even countryer one.
434. That's almost like the Baltimore joint. 443.
Yeah.
I mean they went from 410 to 443. Damn, 434. That sounds crazy.
Yeah, the 434.
Well, we had a cool topic here about Oral Soul Beats. It says tips for optimizing your computer for music production. I could probably.
I feel like this is gonna be a spicy conversation.
No. I'm gonna keep it light on this one. Honestly, the best thing that you could do, real quick tips, run all of your programs on your main drive. And things that you don't have to access a lot, put those on external or secondary drives. Man. Your computer will run so much better.
Omnisphere, Contact, all the massive banks.
Yeah, like Contact libraries, always on the secondary drive.
Yeah.
I don't have any external drives actually. But I don't have any hooked up. But I got 2 big ass drives in there. So I got the external, internal. That and my next tip, not necessarily optimization as far as speed goes, but Dropbox, man.
Oh yeah.
I always say like stuff like my Ableton library is on Dropbox. The minute something happens, boom, it's to the cloud. The whole computer could go down and get messed up, and I still got everything. Like I don't worry about that anymore.
Right.
So, also if you so inclined, turn off your internet. That's also good for minimizing distractions, minimizing notifications.
Yeah.
But a lot of programs,
That crazy.
yeah, they talking to the internet, and it's just kind of jamming up your bandwidth.
I don't know if you ever DJ, but if you DJ, turn off the Wi-Fi.
Smart.
Which is going to be an issue, bro, because a lot of this new Serato is hooked to SoundCloud and all this stuff. So it's like you gotta have Wi-Fi, but I turn off my Wi-Fi because stuff will start pulling, it start trying to access stuff, and it start acting crazy.
Well, this is another topic here. How do you feel about more programs having to be on the internet?
Oh, I hate it. Like Mixed and Key, bro. I bought Mixed and Key, and I normally use it all the time. But the fact that I have to be on the internet, and the fact that and I get that they're trying to prevent fraud and like people stealing.
Right.
I get it. But bro, sometimes I don't want to be connected to the internet. Sometimes I just want to make this beat and I just want to get through this joint.
Yeah, not everybody's home all the time.
Yeah, and it, like arcade, there's a bunch of them joints where it's like you gotta be connected, and it irks the shit out of me, bro. I be on a flight trying to make a beat, and then that go-go joint, that joint be.
Oh yeah.
Depending on what part of the flight
go in flight.
That joint ain't support no downloads for arcade.
That is a fact. Like, I'm over the Bermuda Triangle on this joint.
Yeah, they ain't trying to give me the newest loops from arcade. You know what I mean?
Bruh, I've been avoiding arcade like a tax collector. I want to get into it real heavy, but for that reason. Yeah. I don't know. Shout out to whoever this purchased. But I want to get into it, and I said this weekend, I saw you yesterday, I'm like, this weekend, I'm really going to try to get into arcade, but I don't want to get into it and become dependent on it for that reason. I don't quite know how I feel about subscription.
I don't like that either.
How do y'all feel about subscription VSTs?
No, subscription apps, bro. Period.
Yeah.
Dog, I'm so sick, dog. I don't want to pay for no more apps, bro.
I just want to buy the shit. Let me buy it.
Dog. And we have more apps than a normal person, so it really adds up, dog.
Yeah.
Dog, y'all don't understand. All this website stuff, all this stuff to make the kits deliver, all of this stuff to, keep the website, dog, they're all subscription-based apps.
Bruh, we talk about subscription-based apps like two old ladies with coupons on the phone. Oh, well, that's $5. That's $10. That's $40. We be adding them up, boy.
Yeah, we be over here like, this app does the same thing. So if you just pay for this,
right,
you could cut that, and that's $6 a month we save.
Bruh.
You got to, though, because them joints they all start adding up. And which I get is the model. I'm not mad at the business model, but yeah, it's gonna be something that's gonna have to change.
As a business owner, I actually applaud the move. I think it's smart. You have ongoing revenue. You minimize fraud, all that good stuff. But on the consumer end, y'all can go to hell. Arcade is cool, but there's okay. Okay, you don't really like it. I get you. Yep, can't stand it. That's what Oral Soul said. Wenzo, nope to subscriptions.
When you say nope, like U40 in that song? Yup.
Nope.
That's funny.
Kev said nope. It's one of them things like eventually we're all gonna be cool with it, but for now I'm like, nah. They just easing us into it, and the whole shit is gonna be cloud based.
Just like with the Netflix and all of this stuff, like eventually they're gonna have to. I feel like we're getting away from cable just to get back to cable.
Oh yeah,
because everything is a package. Like, so if you want Disney, it's a package. If you want Netflix, this is a package. Now, so we just got a bunch of just random channels, which is cool, but it's like a la carte.
Yeah.
Somebody eventually is gonna have to put these together and be like, hey, you pay this and you get all of this.
It's just cable, but you watch the shows when you want to watch them instead of when they come on. But it's all cable.
It's the same thing.
Yep, same shit.
And I feel like with the software, it's gonna be the same kind of thing of like eventually somebody's gonna have to figure this out because it's ups and downs because I do hate that part, but I do like the new content and there's always a new plugin. It keeps that plugin alive a lot longer because
it's fine. And
then it's not as overpriced. Like I feel like Nexus 2 messed up, and it's personal. I never really used Nexus 2 like that just because the price was so expensive. Yeah. Like you look at the bundle, it's like it's like $4,000, and I'm like, I get it.
They want the old school motif.
Yeah, but I'm like, bro, I'm not about to spend that for the whole, and I want all the sounds, so I'm not about to spend that for that. You know what I mean? And then I'm reformed, software guy, so I can't do the bootlegs. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
We're on the straight and narrow.
That's
you know
a
what
fact.
I mean?
Paying.
So I just had to do without.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. It's my prediction that in some years, I don't know how many years, you'll be buying computers, maybe, with nothing on them. And there never will be anything on them. Everything is going to be cloud-based. There'll be no programs on your computer. There'll be no files, no programs, and no nothing. It's just going to be a gateway to the cloud.
Dang.
Yeah.
The new Microsoft content.
Debate me.
See, arcade is cool, but there's a lot of stipulations to it. Elu is crazy. Ooh, I haven't. Elu, it sounds like it would be fire.
I think it's a law or something.
The European.
Yeah, I think so. No bullshit.
It sounds like a wine, like a sangria.
You got that Elu?
Elu, ooh, 13% alcohol.
That shit give me a headache. Oh, you going off that Elu? You really that boy alone.
Elu. Let's see. Nope to subscriptions. I don't like subscriptions. I don't like subscribing to too many things. Yo, that very valid point.
Special K, what state do you guys live in? ATL, Charlotte. Well, the state is Georgia, but kind of got it. Atlanta's its own state. We live in the state of Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, man.
That's crazy that you can explain it like that.
Yeah. It's like they tether you with a subscription. That's a fact. You're very, very tethered to that company. And like you said, it keeps it around longer and it makes you a customer longer. As opposed to just buying something and dipping.
Do they have an app that keeps track of all your subscriptions?
Yes. I don't know the name of that joint, but a lot of people talk about it on the 10 Ferris.
I need it because I definitely sign up. You know, like I'm one of the guys that buys classes all the time. So if it's like something that I need to know, I'll buy the class like immediately, right?
Right.
And the only way this one was like it's like $30 a month. So I set a reminder like, I'll cancel it. But then I went to cancel it and I still hadn't finished it. So I'm like, I'll come back. Dog, it's been like 4 months later, bro. That joint still billing me.
Still getting your money.
I'm like, y'all better get out my bank account, dog. I'm sick of this shit.
It's
bro.
like all the software companies had a meeting with Gold's Gym. They're like, what y'all been doing for years?
So LA Fitness.
So you mean to tell me people give you $10 a month and they don't even use it?
They don't even show up till January? You gotta be kidding.
They show up for 1 month, forget they have it, cancel that job in November, they get back to it in January.
I ain't been to the gym. That's how you know bro. I ain't been to the gym.
Man.
I ain't did nothing, bro.
Oh, don't feel bad, man.
Damn, bro.
It's you can get fat this time of year. Me on the other hand, I've gone vegan.
Welcome.
Yeah. And I've been trying to, but they told me I can't work out. So I'm doing like the light exercise. I'm out that joint walking fast as I can.
I definitely will say, you making me feel bad because Oracle's been going through like way crazier shit than I've been going through. My shit is very just like personal, busy, toddler.
It's all human shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And Oracle's been out here like killing it. I've been over here not doing shit. And I'm like, what's going on in my life?
Hey, listen, man.
Who are you?
It ebbs and flows. Sometimes like people on it, and then sometimes you gotta fall back. It's, shit, but it's plenty of times I'm like, damn, cut me off his thing over here.
End user license agreement.
Yep, I knew it.
Okay.
Damn, we thought we was about to get us a good drink.
Yeah, it sounded like with brand new Eula.
Eula, it's like
Nicki Minaj, the sponsor.
It's like summer colada, but different.
New pina coladas.
Yo, by the way, I'm not really big into like drinks, like alcohol with like fruit flavors and stuff.
Right.
But summer colada was good.
Summer colada.
Yeah, that was the Ciroc joint.
I was about to say it sounds like a Fabulous. Fabulous got that in the verse somewhere.
It did not come back this past summer. I'm really mad. Apparently, those people that shout out just bought. Apparently, Ciroc is like, we're gonna do a different flavor every summer. I'm like, nah, summer colada was it. This is gonna sound terrible. That's a breakfast drink. Summer colada. You ever go on vacation? That's a vacation reference, by the way. I don't have problems. I don't drink at breakfast, no. But you're on vacation somewhere, you're at the resort, you might wake up, have a little. You start drinking early on vacation.
That's true.
That's what summer colada is.
Yes, makes sense.
Yeah, you can't get up and get straight to the long hours.
You remember when the Ciroc Peach came and it shut the city down?
Oh, God.
Yo, Atlanta went crazy over Ciroc Peach.
Loved it. My wife.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
my wife still loves it.
Hey, it's kind of delicious. I'm not even gonna front.
To this day, whenever I hear like a whole bunch of women like laughing upstairs, I'm like, oh, Ciroc Peach is out.
I'm glad that Ciroc watermelon didn't hit like that, just for stereotypes and all kinds of other reasons. I'm just glad it might be good. I didn't want it to be like the Ciroc peach. People was ready to fight over the Ciroc peach.
Oh, that's a fact. I never had Ciroc watermelon. Why is watermelon a racist fruit, man? I know why, but
I mean,
it's actually very, very good for you.
it is very.
It's super.
Delicious.
I'm not gonna sit here and list all the facts I know about watermelon.
Here's a real
It's a
question:
lot.
do you put salt on your watermelon?
I've had that before, but no, I'm not a habitual salter.
Okay.
Nah, my grandfather was from Georgia, and apparently that's what they do down here. So when I was a kid, every now and again, he's like, hey, try this. Put a little salt. It's not bad.
Hey, it's good.
It's pretty good. It's sugar and grits. Sugar and grits is not bad, but I don't do that.
Yeah, that's some.
Yeah, people be ready to fight over sugar and grits. Sugar and grits and pineapples on pizza, they ready to.
I don't understand the pineapple and pizza thing.
That shit is good.
It's delicious.
That shit is really. Yeah, how do you not like that?
Yeah, I just feel like people just be mad just because they just want to argue about something.
That's really a racist type of thing. Like pineapples don't belong here.
Shut up and dribble.
Shut up and dribble. Yo, pineapples though with tomato sauce. This shit is fire.
They don't know how the taste buds work. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
Sweet, salty, complimentary.
A genius came up with that.
It's like graphic design. It's certain colors that complement the other ones. Orange, blue, purple, yellow. You know what I mean?
Orange and blue is a fire.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely. Shout out to the Knicks.
Oh yeah. And that was me redoing my website. Is orange and blue.
That's right.
But I thought about the Knicks thing, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I like that. I don't want that because the Knicks suck. But,
Yeah. Yeah, they lost the rights to that colorway. Nobody even associated that with them. I know one of my most fire. I'll be addicted to making hue light setups. My most fire one is orange and blue.
It always goes hand.
Yep.
Let's see. I appreciate the love right there. You guys fuck around with guitars, ukuleles?
Yes.
Yeah. When you say fuck around, I have a guitar and a ukulele. Do I play them? No. But I pick them up every once in a while and strum them and be like, oh man, that's fire.
They make good drums.
Yeah, but we love sampling.
That's a fact. Just put out a pack 2 months ago with Realistic. It's all guitars and ukuleles. It's called Strumulate.
Hey, good luck. Let's see.
They walked me right into that one. I'm a slave to too many subscriptions already. Yeah, facts.
Let's see. How do you handle jealous friends / people?
You don't. You sometimes it's not that easy. They could be in your family, they could be in your house, but for the most part, just don't deal with them.
Take that, grandma.
Now, baby, you know you the hater, not me. But yeah, that's the thing. You first of all ask yourself: is it necessary to even deal with a hating ass person or a hating ass friend? And that is almost an oxymoron right there. You know what I mean?
Because if they hating, are they really your friend?
Right.
You know?
Hey man, fall back.
I heard some other people talking and it was completely different business. But basically, the girl's like, my friend is successful in this, but she won't tell me anything. So I'm coming to you for advice. And I'm like, I don't think that girl's really your friend.
No, not
if you know what I mean? And I get certain, you don't tell everybody everything, right? But if we all have the same goal, me and Oracle have the same goal, right? Even though technically we should be competition, I don't view it like that. I view it, if he figures out something, it helps me. And if I figure out something, it helps him. Right?
We share a gang of gems.
Everything. And then now, even between busy, like we all help each other.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not a jealous thing. If Oracle's kid's doing good, I'm not like, I wish my kid was doing good. It's like, oh, okay, this is possible. Yeah. I can do this shit.
And without even asking, if one of us does well in something, we just call the other one like, yo, this is the play. Right. This is how you finesse this. This is how this goes.
Yeah, so,
you actually need those people in your life. Because for so long, like, I would do things, and it was things I was good at. And I couldn't share it with people because nobody really, knew. But when you have people that you could share, gems with, it makes you feel better. Now, on the flip side of that friend thing, was she somebody, how do I put this? I don't want to be like a gem mooch or not bringing anything to the table. Because there's some people out there that are like that. Like, they don't bring anything to the table.
Facts. And they just want.
I know a lot of people that always ask how to do shit, and you tell them how to do shit, and then they never do it.
Yeah, that's right.
But the fact that this person actually came to you means she was trying to do something. So I think her friend was just a hater. But in certain instances, it's not always that the person is hating on you. Sometimes it could be a deficiency with you, and just really a breakdown in the chemistry.
Yeah, and then sometimes too, bruh, it be a lot of other people, especially in music. You see people, they're mad at you for doing stuff that they wish they would have did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had people be mad at me because I'm doing music because they really secretly want to do music and they just didn't have the guts to do it. You know what I'm saying? So they're secretly mad at me for something that I have no control over whatsoever.
I know a lot of people like that I came up with, whether it was college or back home or something, but I just don't talk to them anymore.
They said, off your ass, on your feet.
Ooh.
Ain't no time to be...
Wait, okay. That's second half.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying in this situation.
Let's see. I had the black raspberry Ciroc last night with lemonade.
Yo, that sounds
super.
I ain't even gonna front, bro. Where is that at? Cause I might have to pull up.
Yeah.
Don't drink that fancy stuff. Just bourbon and cognac. Okay. Little Manhattan, little old fashioned.
I'm not mad at that at all.
Little French connection. You know what I mean?
Oh, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Not for nothing. French connections they make a night for you.
Oh yeah, that's the classy ratchetness.
Super classy.
The classy ratchetness.
Yeah, super classy. Yeah, a couple times.
He don't want to see you with more money than him. That ain't your man's. That is facts.
That is a fact. Y'all should be trying to come up together.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Realistic is in here. He say he likes arcade.
Hey, shout to Realistic.
It's like Spotify for loops or samples.
That is a very good explanation of it.
And I talked to him about this the other day. He said it feels like crate digging, which, of course, made me be like, But I was looking at it, and I guess we back on arcade. I was looking at it, and I'm more intrigued with what I can do with my own stuff. Because I was telling you, I feel like a lot of stuff that it does is the type of stuff I build in Ableton.
Right.
So I'm like,
I can't wait.
Right.
Let's
Sleepy
see.
Brown.
Put some syrup in my grits. You know, I don't know about grits. I don't think I've ever really ate grits.
What?
But I like hominy. What is it? Hominy? Whatever they make it.
Yeah.
Grits is made from.
Yeah, I never had hominy.
Oh, I love it. It's the most like random ass vegetable.
So is hominy like a?
I don't know what the hell it is. Like a vegetable, I guess. I don't know what it is, dog.
It's like breakfast quinoa. Never had it, but I just figured you gave a good description, bro.
There you go.
That was the oop.
It reminds me of like chickpeas.
Oh, come on.
A little bit.
Young Tech Beats. you know I'm on the podcast, man. Everybody say what up to Tech Beats. Yeah, you interrupted the whole show, man. I had to make a whole big spectacle.
Thanks,
out of it.
Tech.
Hold on, I'm gonna put you on speakerphone. You gotta say that again. Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, what it is, man.
What up, man?
So what you?
Be checking in on the podcast, man. Hey, if y'all ain't got that reckless waves yet, man, y'all need to catch up, bro.
My nigga, yeah, I'm gonna hit you after the show, bro.
Alright, that's it.
Alright, later.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tech Beats, man.
Was he in town?
Nah.
Oh, okay. You know we went to the same college, so I didn't know if he came for homecoming.
No, he said he coming out here soon, like a month or so.
It's so funny, bro. I was on my MySpace and it's that picture of me and Tech. I was like, yo, that's so wild. But he was a rapper then.
That's right.
He was in a group. Yeah, he was in a group. So it took me a second to put two and two together. This is the same dude. I was like, yo, that's wild,
He
dog.
a co-producer now.
Yeah, fire, bro.
Tech out there in LA getting it.
Man.
Yeah, he out there in LA killing right now.
Whataburger has a spicy strawberry chicken sandwich.
Spicy?
What in the Popeyes? They's like, yo, what can we do to compete?
Right. It probably tastes good. If you ever had like a chicken salad that sometimes got grapes in it or sometimes strawberry, that should be kind of good. But on a sandwich though, first of all, strawberries and bread are two textures that don't go together.
Yeah. How cool.
Second of all,
it's a little soggy and it's a little
don't get me crazy shit on a bread, like a meatloaf sandwich. I like those are almost the same texture.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Y'all tripping.
Hawaiians been eating pineapples with meat forever. Did you ever have the auntie or the grandma that cooked the ham and they put the... Come on, bro.
Fire.
I don't know why they hate on
That shit is
pineapple on
fire.
pizza, bro.
Fine. If you like pineapple on ham, then you gotta like pineapple on pizza. It's super fire.
I'm trying to think what is something that you judge people for eating, though.
Chitlins, pig feet.
Chitlins, but what about, you ever see people eat mayonnaise and like peanut butter or mayonnaise and bananas together on a sandwich?
Hell no.
Yeah, I judge people for that.
Mayonnaise and bananas?
Yeah, that's the thing.
First of all, bananas on a sandwich. That's once again that texture thing. That don't even go.
Yeah, I'm judging you for that.
God damn. Ugh.
Let's see. Having people being jealous makes you feel like you have superpowers. That is fact.
Yeah.
I mean, you're doing something right.
Yep. I don't know. Sometimes, depending on the person, though, sometimes I feel sorry for them. Just a little bit. Because a lot of times, like, people be jealous about shit, and you could easily circumvent your situation, but you just limit yourself. And I don't think I care enough to help you out because you're an asshole.
See, arcade is crazy. A lot of options. You can add your own loops and create some new shit.
That's what I care about.
All right, might have to.
That is what I care about.
Anyone in the DMV area?
Used to be. Then I moved.
Yeah.
I'm from the DMV area.
10 years too late.
Yeah. I've been gone from that area. It's been about 11 years now.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
Damn. Whoa.
You going home for the holidays?
Probably. I might. Not. Well, we usually do Thanksgiving here. I might go home for Christmas though, because I don't think I went home for Christmas last year.
Man, I might pull up Thanksgiving. Y'all be making samples of. Yeah, that Thanksgiving be lit. They be over here making drums and stuff. I'm like, yo, what kind of Thanksgiving is this?
Bruh, so yeah, on Thanksgiving, a lot of times family will be here. It's my wife's family, and man, bring out some drums. Everybody just grab a drum. I've been in this joint making loops. Each Oracle percussion loops pack has at least one of those loops from the whole family in it.
Them just be fire, bro.
That first one with my sister-in-law, like, doing the handball drum.
Oh, yeah,
that shit's super fire.
Yeah.
I got the video of that. I gotta post that one day.
I'm gonna debo myself to Thanksgiving. Like, oh man, the stories, man. I wish we could tell all of these stories.
Yeah. Oh man, that was a crazy story. You're right.
I think the texture of pineapple is weird on pizza, but I like pineapple juice flavor.
Man, you gotta open your mind. Open your mind.
Billboard Hitmakers, yo, shout out to them, bro.
Shout out to Billboard Hitmakers. We always shout them out, but today is super special. They are the crazy production duo who I collaborated with for Reckless Wave. You keep hearing the cha-ching go off, and that is people grabbing that Reckless Wave, man. So that kid is going ham. Shout out to them. They super crazy. And yeah, man. So shout out to Bravo. Shout out to E-Dub, man.
Let me borrow 2 chord progressions in an 808, cuz.
Yeah, Bravo. You know Bravo, that jump with 15 fingers, not giving a fuck.
Bravo be running around with an iPad just playing Fireman. I'm like, bro, how, man?
Right. Don't you hate him?
But he's doing it while he's making another beat.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, bro, how are you making a beat? And then you guys are sitting there making another melody while you're making a beat.
Bravo, one of the people you hate because he played the Jones so good, he'd just be looking off, watching the game, still playing like the most fire shit you ever heard.
Playing FIFA.
On his phone and shit.
Like,
playing FIFA. Facts.
How?
Like, damn.
So they're about to kick us off. We coming back. If we didn't get to any questions or any topics, ask them again. You already know how that goes.
Kenny Buttons in the building, man. If you're still here, come back, bro.
Shout out to Kenny Buttons. Oracle, any plugs? Tell them about Reckless Wave.
Reckless Wave, super poppin', man. Original melody loop compositions. Comes in 2 versions. Deluxe version comes with the stems and also Reckless drums. 221 fire-ass drums.
Good Lord, that's a lot of drums.
Oh, yeah. Check it out.
And, yeah, go to Producer Kit. Custom beat tags.
New site.
It's fresh, man. It's crispy.
Yeah.
If anything, just go to look at the new site. And just click some stuff. And then buy a couple things while you're there.
He does not play for the Knicks. It's just a great colorway.
It's a great colorway.
Yeah.
I'm pretty proud of that. I'm not going to front.
Yeah, I peeped it. I was like, ooh, spicy.
Because I ain't going to front. I was going to go for a bright yellow. You know how I mean. I try to go for the bold.
I was thinking about a black and gold type thing.
But my homeboy is like, this blue is it. He's like,
yeah.
It's like, this is the one.
Oh, he did not lead you wrong. I seen that shit. I was like, Damn, that's fire, bro.
And it's good to have homeboys that like know about fonts and colors like that.
Yeah.
Like he was like stern about the font and color.
It was.
He's like, bruh.
They tell you about the padding.
Hashtag 12583B is the one.
Yo, yeah, when you know the font numbers, I don't know too many font numbers.
Oh yeah, that shit is.
I'm no James Fauntleroy out this junk, but
That should be somebody's graphic design name, James
yo,
Fauntleroy.
now one of the graphic designers hit me up, and that was their screen name. I would actually check out their cartoons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey man, I make fire cartoons, man. Fucking
I don't need to see if the dude responded.
what if he's like, Cash App? Okay. Sure, no problem. Cash App. What's your Cash App? Yo, welcome back to the second half of UnQuantized podcast. In case you are listening to this on Saturday or Sunday or another day on the replay, didn't introduce ourselves.
Hey.
If it's your first time here, I'm Sound Oracle. This swagged out gentleman with the shades next to me is Young Trizza.
Hollywood Triz Hogan.
Yeah, Hollywood Triz Hogan, brother. And yeah, check us out, man.
Let's see. How do you feel about networking with people who aren't friends? I only really enjoy working with someone I can invite to a cookout. If I can't be your friend, can't be your corporal.
Okay.
He said something fancy right there, and I just
My
my intelligence level just said, yeah.
I can't be your.
But you know, I get what you're saying. My partner, them. As they say in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I've worked with a few people that I just don't really care for, but it's very just business, you know. But I never enjoy it. Most of the people I do work, I mean, to be honest, I'm all cool with them, and I hang with them outside of even making music.
Yeah.
Like I work with Oracle, Diego. These are all people that, even if we didn't make music, I'm still gonna kick it with them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. So I try to keep it that way, but.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm pretty much the same way. But at the same time, I think it takes a bit of time to get to that point where you have enough of those people that you work with and it's actually beneficial that they are your friends. Then you can start to be a little more selective.
Yeah.
But if it's like if you just starting out and you don't have friends or 2-3 friends that are really into what you're doing or can provide any value, you have to seek out other things. And let's think about it. At one point, your friends were strangers.
That's true.
So you never know. You could be cutting yourself off and making new friends.
There's a stranger in my house.
Yes. What a video.
It took a while to fit. Okay, that's all y'all get. That's all. me.
That was enough. You killed it.
Literally. Copying Reckless Wave and a few. Shout out to High Mind. And he said he's going to make a project with it.
Yeah, he did. Shout out to him.
Shout out to High Mind. And High Mind gave me an idea. This is maybe months back. Oh, I would want to pack like this. I remembered it.
I'm not doing it, man.
I was like, oh, you want to pack like this, huh?
He's a sound connoisseur.
Oh, yeah. So that's why I was like, when they speak, the sound connoisseurs speak, I listen.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yes, indeed.
The real Mike Hundo. I just had to shout him out because he had a cool little AV. And then Mike Hundo says,
Official Subsonic says, back. Mike Hundo. That, I ain't gonna lie. If there was ever a porn name for me.
Mike Hundo.
Mike Hundo, bruh. Oh, Mike Hundo.
You gotta get a white van.
I'm Mike Hundo.
And you gotta do the money phone.
Oh,
come on, bro.
What?
Who's gonna like fund this? Well, I need a Medici family for this idea.
There you go. That's
Been
all
like
you-
that for a minute, Hetty
Yo.
man.
By the way, man, if you ever out there and you ever do a porno, don't take my porno name. Mike Hundo. Don't take it.
You ever do one of the ones that's like your street name and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those are always funny. It's like the street you grew up on and the last thing you ate.
mine's would be Dudley Fries.
Damn. Ooh, my porno name would be Colonial Applesauce. Colonial Applesauce.
Literally, it sounds like you about to be a spokesperson. It's like you like Colonel Sanders' cousin.
Colonial Applesauce. Yo, don't watch that one.
We got some applesauce for everybody.
Colonial Applesauce. That is disgusting.
How much for exclusive sample packs, or should I shoot one of you guys a DM?
I don't do exclusive sound packs. I appreciate you for asking.
Yeah. It's just the to be honest, the math doesn't make as much sense to do personalized ones.
Yeah.
Unless you like, most people don't want to pay what we want to charge for that.
That's a fact.
And so it's like, yo, we could sell it and get 10,000 people to buy this one kit, or we could sell this one kit for a super high price.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've done personal sound packs. I started in this game doing personal sound packs, but they were for like Timberland, Polo,
Me.
Triller. Right.
That makes me feel good. I'm in good company. It's like, yeah, I made sounds for these guys.
Right. Yep. And
Yeah,
I would come in the room and people would know off the rip, like, oh, he ain't cheap. So when people ask, and there's no insult to you, it's just kind of like, I know what the number would be. I know how much stuff I would give you. And also, when it's a one-on-one thing, it becomes very subjective. And after, people are like, yeah, and can I get like 8 claps with a bell and a baby and some cow foots under it? Cow foots. Whoa. Foots is not a word.
Beats.
But, yeah, thank you. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it gets really tricky.
Yeah.
Really tricky.
Let's see. Oh, it says dope customer service. Jennifer was on point today. Jenny from the block.
Yes sir. Oh man, that's right. Oh, we had a good conversation there. Thank you.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that Jenny got.
Oh yeah.
She's still on the block.
Jenny from the block. Yeah, she know, man. It's when it's a release time, certain things can go wrong. I had a couple things go kind of crazy. It's a new app that we use that I got to tell you about.
Oh, really?
Beware of, because it didn't really work.
Is it one of the ones we talked about?
It's one of the. Remember we were trying to find a replacement for the other jump.
Ooh, because I had that one on.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what the problem was or is, but I just know 2 times it didn't work.
I think we gotta talk about that because I've been having issues and I've been trying to pinpoint, and it's in that process. It's in from there to checkout.
Yep.
Somewhere something's going wrong.
The problem reared its head in the cart. You couldn't detect the problem until the person got to the cart, and then it was the problem.
Oh, but yeah, we definitely gotta talk because literally, yeah, we'll talk about it because
Yeah.
I thought I was tripping, bro.
No.
No, I had mad. This is very technical.
We definitely going there.
I had mad add to carts, like OD add to carts,
Mm-hmm.
but the conversions was like weird.
That could be why. Yep.
Motherfucker.
Yep. Exactly.
I feel like that dude that was telling the news in the flower.
Down this classic
country town.
That was a classic, bro.
Shit blind in my mouth, can't see, pollen. Get the hell out of here. Nah, that's a classic video, bro.
Hell yeah.
You know have y'all seen that video of the dude remade Lil' Kim on the BET Awards?
That was good.
Now, every time I see that video, I watch the whole thing.
Oh, that was amazing.
It's up there in the meme Hall of Fame with the Webby one.
Yep. Oh.
And that one, and then Waffle Fries, the OG classic.
There's some waffle fries.
Tell him make it a large. What happened to that dude? That dude disappeared.
Oh, he had his 5 seconds of fame.
That's the first meme I ever saw. You know what
For
I'm talking
real?
about? The like,
Yeah.
tell the Chick-fil-A, give me some waffle fries. That was the first that's what I think.
That is an OG classic.
I think that's what made me go to YouTube.
Damn.
I think that was the video that made me like, oh, what's YouTube?
That is he had his 5 seconds of fame like Charles Ramsey. Remember Charles Ramsey? Remember when the girl was locked up in the basement with the neighbor and he freed her, the old black dude? You don't remember Charles Ramsey?
No.
That's like a couple years ago.
I'm gonna have to watch that one.
The girl, I'm trying not to be racist and describe the girl. But anyway, she was locked up and then the neighbor came and freed her, and then my man was like on all the news. They gave him like a lifetime supply of McDonald's. He looked like your uncle.
Hey, that boy, hey.
Charles Ramsey looked like the barber with nobody in his chair.
Yo, that's the one. Oh, so I got a mental image.
Yep, I figured I would ring a bell with you, buddy.
Oracle ain't shit, man.
I'm not.
Oracle
I
ain't
am
shit.
an asshole. That is a fact. Anyway, let's see what this is talking about.
Yo, DJ MacGyver, what up, bro?
Oh, there he is. Oh, shit.
Yo, MacGyver, I just seen his Instagram. He's like, yo, I can fix anything. Basically, is what he was saying. And it was a car, and it was like in pieces.
That joint was in pieces.
And then the car was together.
Oh. Yo, he's that guy.
Yeah, my dog don't play, dog.
I'm trying to wait for something to break in my house. I'm gonna call him like, yo.
We knew who had all the Lego sets when they was a kid.
That's a fact, man.
My dog was top level.
Hey, he ain't called MacGyver for nothing.
That is true.
Let's see. I thought it was your street name and your first pet name.
Oh, I would be
I'm Dudley Ninja.
Dudley Ninja. I'll be Colonial Shug. But no, that's my second pet. First street, first pet, I would be Colonial Beige. Second, I would be Belafonte Shug. Ooh, Belafonte Shug, son.
Belafonte sounds fancy.
Yeah, very fancy. It was not a fancy neighborhood.
Gotcha.
Many roaches.
Drop do y'all have any tips on building up hype before releasing a product or music? That's a good question. Very good question.
I got all the tips, and admittedly, I do not exercise all of them.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start. I'm trying.
Yeah. That's a long process to get into, man. Like maybe that's almost a consultation.
Yeah, I was saying quick. You just gotta give certain content too. You gotta lead people and get people excited. So behind the scenes stuff, you know what I mean? Teasing people about what the product's gonna be.
Yeah. Also having a network of trusted people and friends to help you promote, because sometimes, especially if you're new to a market, people may not know about you. They may not know if they even want your product. Like, we come out with stuff. We got the homies Jay Black,
Right.
Trizzy Track. We got certain people that will get out there and they champion our products because they the homies and because the products are quality, so they don't feel crazy,
Right.
using it. But that goes a long way. By the way, look out for the Trizzy Track video I'm about to post.
He went ham.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you about to see a lot of videos.
Oh yeah.
People making videos with these kids, man.
Let's see. Crazy right now. Cardiac Flatline is going through the sounds in your new Reckless Wave kit, and he's giving you a shout out.
Oh man, shout out to Cardiac. Man. Cardiac has been one of the biggest producers that has been buying my sound since the beginning.
Yeah, he's going crazy right now too.
Yeah.
Like he's on a run. Like my dog is like, he got some records out, bro. Like I feel like I heard in one day maybe 3 or 4 records he produced on the radio.
He crazy.
Nah, he's crazy, and he's been at it for a while. Anybody that's been in this industry for a long time and they still consistent,
Yep.
you gotta respect them because it's so hard to it's hard to get one record.
Right.
So let alone be in this shit for years and years, you gotta give people their roses, man. So shout out to Cardiac.
Man, Cardiac's that guy, man. Shout out to him. Who told us that?
That was. Oh, I did my scrolls. Hold on.
That's all good.
I did my scrolls.
Oh, Spacehead.
Oh, shout out to Spacehead for relaying that information. I'll hit Cardiac up after this.
When is musicality gonna come back to rap, or is it?
As soon as you bring it back. No, I believe it'll come back around. Everything comes back around.
Man, people are rapping on what sounds like 2000 Dipset beats right now, and it's kind of popping. It's working right now.
Yeah, it's kind of fire.
So I feel like it's there. It's a lot of musical stuff that people just don't hear because it's not on the radio.
Yeah.
But the radio's dying. Like what's on the radio doesn't dictate what's out there.
No. When the last time you listened to the radio, honestly?
Yeah. I'll only listen to the radio when I'm on the phone. And it can't be Bluetoothing and you know what I mean?
That's a good point. Because, the radio was for the car. But now, every car has Bluetooth. Even if you don't have Bluetooth in your car for whatever reason, it's just ways that you're going to listen to what you want to listen to. Radio has become, Spotify is Netflix for radio.
That's right.
Radio, you listen to what came on at the time it came on. Now you listen to what you want to when you want to.
That's facts.
Yep.
Samples stop a lot of good music because rap is so big. A lot of samples that use even through mixtape sample clearance must be involved. That is true.
Yep.
A lot of dope shit just don't come out because that sample clearance.
Yeah, I'm a sample fan, and I still sample every now and then just because they paid me. I'm good at it. No, but yeah, because I drink it and they pay me for it. But yeah, it does hold up some stuff sometimes. I have never had a record that had a sample not get cleared though.
Oh, I have.
Oh yeah, I know about the one.
Yeah, I have, and it broke my heart.
Yeah,
I was hurt, bruh.
I also never had a beat that had a sample in it that people refused because it had a sample in it. Never.
Oh yeah, people don't care about that.
Yeah, and plus I use rare samples anyway. They be like rare.
Yeah, only time I feel like people care is when it's like a bunch of people involved in the beat. When it's like, oh, it's a sample too.
Oh yeah. Then they like,
we got bust this potion down even more.
Wait a minute.
Wait, a tick Basil?
Oh yeah, that's young DJ MacGyver. Yo, me and him, we just sit around and listen to samples and talk about samples all the time. Anyway.
He said DJ MacGyver really put a car together with a screwdriver. Dog.
Yeah, he did.
I was impressed, dog. Cause I was looking at that joint like, ain't no way, dog. That joint looked like.
He be on it.
It looked like the end of Street Fighter at that round with the car. It looked like the end, and it just looked like he went backwards.
That's a fact. I'm mad that you've been knowing me for about 15 years, and I've never had you fix anything. I need to start breaking more shit. I know a guy that can fix anything, and I never had him fix a thing.
Dog.
Except for picking me up and keeping me from getting arrested one night. I mean, he fixed that.
I mean, that's.
Yeah.
We kind of had to measure him out. I would kind of pick the,
Yeah. Like that was in year one of our friendship. It's like,
oh yeah,
that's real.
Right. That's real.
That was year one.
Before y'all had placements, how did you know how to set your prices at for beats or sound packs? That was a very good question.
I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was just throwing shit out there.
That's true.
But what really got me savvy to it is I started working with big producers and collabing with them, and I knew what they got, and if we split it, and then I had enough things out, that became my baseline of what I would ask for. And when people ask me why I asked for that, I'm like, well, I got that for this record, and this record, and this record, and this record, and then they'd be like, all right, and give it to me.
Yeah, that's kind of. I ain't gonna lie. I'm one of the people. Not that you have to fake it till you make it, but it was a point in my career of I wanted more money, but I just didn't have the recognition. So I would just, as soon as I got a little bit of like clout that I could, I would keep trying at this rate, way above than what I thought I could.
Yep, and that's why rates was pretty good.
Oh no,
rates was good.
No, at this time, oh man, this is the heyday of like you get a smooth 15. For a record.
Oh man, what?
Oh, it would be great. You know what I mean? Now you try to get 15 for a record. Oh no, they gonna look at you like
I was 15 king for a minute. I was 15 king.
The 15 days was great. I'm not even gonna front.
Yeah, I remember I did a record for I don't even remember who it was. It's like Jadakiss or Chameleonaire or somebody. So it shows you what it was. I ain't really know nothing. They're like, how much you want for it? Before I could even think about it, I said $3,500. Fuck did that come from? I just said a number, and the person repeated the number back to me loudly, and I didn't know if I undercut myself or I shut. They were like $3,500. I was like,
yeah.
That's what the fuck I said. Yeah, it turns out I got that much. And to this day, at that time, I was so green. I don't know if I still don't know if I undercut myself.
It's kind of one of those things. It's not really a right or wrong answer because a lot of it's specific to the project too. Because to be honest, it's certain projects that people I'm not gonna get the same rate that I could, but it's certain projects that I can tax.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it depends on who you working with, the circumstances. If you're working with a label, to be honest, they're not gonna be just willing to like throw you all this bread. It's gonna be like they gonna try to. It's a business. They trying to cut expenses. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But like a lot of independent stuff, they cash out.
Oh yeah,
bro, they cash out.
Man, I did something with somebody in Canada one time.
Oh, bro, shout out to Canada, bro.
Yo,
shout out to Canada.
Canada was like, hey, what you want, man? They kept adding money
and paid on time.
Oh, pay me at the session.
Oh, bro, that and then like K-pop.
You might need a longer cable.
Oh,
I don't know if this is a longer cable.
K-pop.
Oh, bro. Oh, I already know that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know how many times I thought about not making rap no more and just making nothing but K-pop?
Wait, do you remember that time when the K-pop wave of people hit Atlanta
Oh yeah.
looking for producers?
Oh, I was the first one. I was the first.
That's
bro,
right.
I was the first one.
That's
It was.
right.
And then me.
Yeah.
I was like, he was the big one, and then everybody else. I was the first one that got brought, but I was already in the situation, so I couldn't.
Yeah. And word started getting around about how much money was going on. Everybody's like, yo, you heard about that?
Wait a tick, Basil.
Man, they came to town and had everybody hyped.
Yeah. Shout out to K-pop, dog. They always pay me on time, and when I say on time, a little bit early.
Yeah, buddy.
Man. Good times.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Korea, Seoul. You know what I mean? See, okay, I understand. I asked because I know you once did. Your work is too good to share. I expect high price tag, of course. I wouldn't mind paying $100 per melody if I know I only got it.
Yeah, I know. This is the guy that asked for the exclusive
Yeah.
sample packs. Nah, appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, we might have to. That math is still a little bit off a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
He, Paul Cabin, and Hitmaker are killing it. No.
Yeah.
Paul Cabin is a beast, dog.
Paul.
Yeah.
Paul's a great guy, man.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
Houston from
Oh.
Ableton and Paul
Yeah.
this year have become like my favorite people just to randomly see somewhere because I know I'm gonna have a good time, bro. If I see one of them, it's gonna be a fun night, bro.
Oh yeah.
Cause they're gonna talk trash. They're gonna be hella sarcastic. They're gonna make jokes the whole time.
And be funny as hell.
But then still come through and handle business. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah. So I enjoy it, man. Shout out to Paul, man.
Yeah, shout out to Paul. Yo, me, you, and Houston.
Oh,
And that's our Maddox event.
Bruh, good times, man.
Bruh. Oh my god.
Yo, the Beatcox and Jadakiss joined Inspire.
Oh yeah, did you hear about
I
that?
didn't even hear that. You know what? I
That's
did
fire.
hear the record. I heard the record a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I think he played it for me.
Yeah, it's fire.
Yeah.
It's
The
definitely
video looked
fire.
crazy. I seen a little clip of the video.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to the homie B Cox.
Let's see. Remember how solos went out and never came back? Saxophone died in R&B. It seems like natural sounds are played out. It has to be synthetic. Yeah, man.
I'm trying to think of one natural sound. Oh well, piano.
Mm.
But yeah, other than that, pianos and flutes. But the flutes are technically synthetic now. But that's a real instrument that people.
But I think a lot of it comes from who's making the music. At that time, only the producers like, Quincy Jones and all these people, they had musicians. That's how you made beats. It's like, yo, I'm going to get a bunch of musicians in the room. We going to track, and the producer is just the director. Now it's like we do everything in the computer. So it's like, people ain't trying to pay a session player every time they making a beat. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
So unless you play the saxophone, it's kind of one of them things, like, I got to pick what I got. Even though them VST saxophones be trash.
Yo,
Them joints be trash.
they can't get horns right in VSCs to save their life, unless they're cinematic horns. Cinematic
Yeah.
horns be.
Them Hans Zimmers be alright.
Yeah.
But
What was the genre I used to use all the time?
Symphobia.
Symphobia. Yeah, I used to use Symphobia. That's like the OG.
But I just feel like you scoring a soundtrack every time you use them joints.
Oh yes, it's all Raiders of the Lost Ark.
It sounds like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Let's see. I came up with a phrase for dealing with my confidence level. Pretend it until you mend it. I like that.
Ooh, look at you. Fire.
Ooh, Barmelos Anthony.
For three, man. For three.
I just don't want you to lose our art. It seems like the hottest trap beat makers are like 16-year-old white kids from the suburbs. I don't agree. I don't know any super hot like 16-year-old white kids from the suburbs is popping off. All the people that I know that's influencing trap are Sunny Digital, Metro Boomin, the Turbos, Wheezy. Like, trap is one of them things, bruh. I'm trying to think how to explain it. Sometimes I had to learn how to make trap dirty because mine was too clean.
Very clean.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a lot of the circumstances that you're around which makes the sound. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up listening to pop music. You know what I'm saying? So my idea of how records should sound comes from pop bass, right? You know what I'm saying?
Had a triangle in that joint.
A little bit, little triangles. You know what I mean? Little Dr. Luke. And this is another side conversation, but Calvin Harris needs to be put high up in the producer list.
That is a fact. When those producer lists were going around, was he even on the list?
I don't think so, but he's in my top 10.
Yeah.
He's in my top 10.
They kind of kept it real.
Yeah,
Urban.
Urban.
Damn, that's such an ugly term.
Yeah,
Man. We need somebody give me a different term for urban. That's not, and not black.
But yeah, I mean, unless I don't know, man. Unless it's some kids that I don't know. But I mean, here's the thing, man. Music is all about a feel, and so I don't really care if who's making it. Is it dope? Is it good? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
and this is gonna sound bad, but it's not bad. The barrier to entry is very low now because everything's done on a computer. A lot of people can get computers, and there are tutorials to do everything.
mm-hmm.
So you're gonna get 16-year-old white kids, and they're gonna be good. It's hard to find trash beats now.
And you talking about, you saying 16-year-old. These are kids who probably grew up on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
These kids, the way that they like consume content is different. Like, I just started getting on TikTok, right?
Right.
And I'm just like, let me see what this is about. And all of these kids are creating content daily.
Naturally.
Non-stop.
Yeah.
For us, that's unnatural. Because me growing up, it's like recording was only, you had to have a camera. It was only for special occasions. So me naturally just to go to record something is not natural to me. It's like, that's weird. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with, and keep it all the way funky. We went through a long stretch of time where being on camera was almost like forbidden. Like,
you being a producer and being on camera like that, it's like,
somebody pull out a camera, you start calling them the police and everything else.
Yeah, so it's like, dog, it's gonna be a little Indian kid that's like 14 that's gonna come through with the crazy 808 slaps.
You already know.
Dog, and tear up the game.
Mumbai booming.
I'm fucking with you, dog. I'm not fucking with you, man.
Mumbai booming, son.
Trap beat makers don't get a lot of money. I guess, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I feel like if you're at the top, you can.
Yeah.
But a lot of now, I feel like all of this is determined on how smart you are business wise and how good are you at marketing.
Yeah. Because the game is different too.
Yeah.
Back in the day, like, you were dope at something, you made the product, you got paid a decent amount. Now you gotta market yourself, you gotta do 4 and 5 other things to get to the same position where at a certain time, like we were talking about, you just had to have a fire ass beat, and it was somebody jumping out of the trees to pay you stacks of money.
Because it was so hard to get in the studio to make a beat, or you had to spend so much to get equipment.
Yeah, and not everybody made beats. Now everybody makes beats, so it's so saturated unless you're at the top, and that's with any industry right now. Unless you're at the top, you're not really getting paid.
Europe and Japan have big indie markets. A lot of bread out there. That's Don Corleone.
Hey,
facts.
Don Corleone would know. What up, homie?
Yeah, shout out to him, man. Yeah, super facts. Let's see. Japan is crazy. They paying double U.S. rates.
I believe it.
Let me find out. I need to pull up to Japan.
I believe it.
Still the same in Nashville, though. Nashville is somewhere I want to go, bro. I've never been to Nashville.
Yeah, it's a whole vibe out there.
I definitely want to go.
Yo, my guy, what's up? You trying to go to Japan, bro?
Nick Mira, isn't he 16? I'm pretty sure Nick Mira is a little bit older than 16 by now.
Yeah, he can't be 16 at this.
I mean, I don't know much about internet money, right? Just somebody out observing from the outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're good at marketing, bro.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter that he's a white kid, bro. Like, he grew up listening to trap his whole life, probably.
Just
you know what
good
I'm
at
saying?
it.
He's good at it, bro. So if his beats are better than whoever else's, it don't really matter. People aren't listening to beats like, I wanted this black kid make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit is kind of.
It's even kind of more of a selling point. And this is
that's a fact. That's a fact.
And I'm trying to be very careful. But have you ever seen a white guy and he dances decent and people make a big deal of it?
Yeah.
It's because you're not used to seeing it, and so it's like more interesting.
Have you seen the shit going around? It's like a kind of a comedian that does voiceovers for videos, and he's always posting videos about this white dude who's like the I don't know what you call it, leading the college band. You know, yeah.
What was his name? He had a real generic name. John.
John.
Get him, John.
Get him, John. Oh, look at that boy.
Look at that toe. Look at that toe.
Now listen, you see black people do that forever, but it's a thing because it's rare. It's rare to see.
You don't see many white drum majors. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
that style of marching band, that's
Right.
high step. That's like real. So
It's
same
like
principle.
if we went to Korea and we walked up to a Korean and just started speaking fluent
Oh, they'll
Korean,
look at you
they
like
would be
you're
like, "Yo!" They're around people that speak Korean all the time. So.
And I don't think because one or two people are popping off means the genre's at jeopardy. And so still a lot of other people holding it down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Let's see.
Sup from Jamaica? What up?
Hey.
I know them flags. Wait, is that a right flag?
Right, there's a lot of flags with no colors.
Right.
JDT Beats, what up, man? Let's see. I love everyone that's doing trap beats. It helps me stand out. Most creators I have worked with, have been working with, say they hit me because all my stuff is not trap. That is definitely a lane, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's definitely a lane, bro.
I mean, it's so many people doing it, and like kids or your little cousin or whatever, they can do it, and it's fire. So if you got something that is different, why not? I mean, jump out there, man. Be different, be dope.
But that's because Japan don't get publishing, so their buyouts are bigger. And then Don Corleone says Japan gives pubs. Maybe they got you. Yo, that is a great response.
Like,
In my dealings,
you got yours.
I got my pub. So I don't know about this no pub thing.
I don't want no pub.
Pubs and some checks can't get. Let's see. That's like me when I started to make reggae and dancehall beats 10 years ago. People were expecting me to be black. They were like, "What?" when they saw I was white. Yeah, it's just like even is it weird that we're making Afro beats? Because I'm not from Africa.
That's a fact.
I love the culture. You know what I'm saying? I've always listened to African music, but I'm not from Africa. I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good
I
point.
mean.
Yeah, well,
I'm from,
but
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm not a native of Africa. So is it wrong for me to start making Afro beats? Or is it wrong for me to make, I don't even want to say pop, because pop is
Well, yeah. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't think you should get, I don't care, bro. I don't care about who's making what.
It definitely doesn't matter what color or ethnicity the person is making the music. You just want to. My thing is the focus should be more on keeping music alive and healthy. Whoever's good, damn it, be good. So if you white and you want to make trap and you good, man, keep it going. If you black and you want to celebrate Cinco de Mayo, okay.
Right. You want to make a little reggaeton? I got some reggaeton joints in the cut. You know what I mean?
I know you do. Fire.
Hey, man.
Fire.
Ooh. And it, even, we killing in the country lane now. Come
That
on, bro.
is true.
Right. Come on, man. You can't.
That is true. Now listen, we definitely can't. You can't be mad at a young white dude making trap and applaud a black dude making country.
Yeah.
Now, let's slow down here.
And it's dope because country is one of those genres that I feel like would be the hardest to break down.
It's like a country club. It's hard to get in.
It's hard to get in.
Hard to get in.
They don't let us in there. They messed up.
He had to go get a friend that was part of the club to help him get in.
Got them horses in the back.
Yep.
My brother speaks fluent Korean, and yes, it blows their mind every time.
Yeah, of course. Oh, you just hit me with that joint. I don't know what you said.
I'm rusty. You know what I mean?
I thought that's what you said to me. I'm rusty.
No. I'm just saying I was rusty in general.
Oh, got you.
I don't know many people who listen. Oh, first, shout out to Justified Music, bro. What up, man?
Oh, you sitting here?
Let's see. I don't know too many people who listen to a song and be like, I wonder is that a black person or a white person that made that beat?
Yeah, never.
No, what's that dude, though, that sings the soul?
Bobby Caldwell.
He's the only person where I'm like, man, okay. It threw me out because every time I heard him, I just assumed he was a black guy.
He's John, the drum major.
Yeah.
Tina Marie. Same deal.
Mm-hmm.
It was like more of a like,
hey, snapping.
Super refreshing.
Dog, one of the greatest R&B acts, and people don't crucify me, to me is Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake is an R&B act. Cry Me a River. R&B music, dog.
Yo.
Justified. R&B.
Facts. Killing it.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just, I don't care.
Yeah, I think the color thing in music is
Man.
it's long gone. Tech Beats went from the phone to inside the podcast.
I
What up,
can't
bro?
wait for like a little. You see that? He's like a little. I hate this. Like we keep saying like white, black, whatever. But he's like a white kid. He's like a producer. He's fire, bro.
You talking about Aaron?
Bro.
Aaron is crazy.
Bro, that makes no sense how fire that kid is, bro.
Aaron's super fire.
Bro, every time I see this video, I'm like, all right, bro, I gotta step my shit. this kid is like
He's
8
like
years old.
He's 8.
Playing the bass.
Yeah, Aaron is
Drums hidden.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, so it's just like, bro, you know,
Yep.
I would put that energy and focusing on how do I get better? How do I add to the culture?
There you go.
Yeah. Let's see. No disrespect, we start a country. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of people start a lot of stuff. I don't want to get into the debate of who started because it's like we here now, you know.
Yeah, that's a fact. Oh, Quintino Powell said Michael Franks is dope too. Michael Franks is one of them people, kind of like Bobby Caldwellish, but more kind of more jazzy Bobby, but same deal. You like,
Right.
holy shit.
Trizza Oracle, I learn something new every time I watch a show. Glad I got to see it live today. Yo, shut up. Mike Hondo.
Mike.
Yo, you got.
I'll
Yo,
take that.
I love the name, bro. Whenever people got fire names,
Yeah.
it sticks in. Mike Hondo. I like it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Very, very. Let's see. Color and music. Color and age shouldn't matter in music. Yeah, I agree. I definitely.
Yeah. You know what should matter in music? Music.
Yeah.
The music should matter. Yep.
Sound Oracle, you're my god.
Oh man.
Where's the
no.
collection plate?
Oh, Sunday service. Hey man, I appreciate it.
Let's see. Okay, got any topics?
Oh yeah. Hold up. I definitely did. I had some good ones. I'm slipping on my topicness. Yo, by the way, what's your go-to plugin now? Because somebody asked me that. So yeah, real quick. Oh, do you care about this as a DJ? Native Instruments coming out with Tractor 3?
No, because I hate Tractor.
Well, so what was the deal with Tractor that you didn't like?
It's very much like other plugins and stuff. It's just you ever like use a plugin and you could tell an engineer made it rather than someone who actually did it, like a producer. Like stuff just being weird spots and the interface just isn't. Pioneer got their interface down, and then everybody pretty much uses Pioneer. So for me, it's like I could use Tractor, but it's gonna be a headache in the long run for a lot of stuff for something that I much rather prefer the interface of Pioneer. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Okay.
And then all the clubs use Pioneer stuff. Most times, if you go to a club to DJ, it's gonna be a standard CDJ set. They all use Serato for the most part. 90% of clubs.
So nobody's like, yo, pull up to the Tractor.
Yeah, nobody.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is it one of them things like if you went to a club and they had like the Tractor shit, you would be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Yeah, I would go in the trunk and pull out my drugs. Only person I knew was using Tractor was like 8-Track, and then I think Jazzy Jeff used it for a second, but they all went back to Serato.
Damn. Wait, so I got a topic. It's actually just an announcement, but I'm gonna say this topic, and as I'm saying this topic, Triz is gonna think of a totally separate topic, and I want you to watch his face.
Oh God.
So next year in 2020, Pharrell Something in the Water Festival. So Pharrell Something.
All right, man. Let's get it out the way, man. We gotta roast my boy Pharrell.
Hold
man.
on, Pharrell Something in the Water Festival is coming back next year. So if you didn't go this year, you can go ahead and check it out. As you were saying.
All right, let me put my disclaimer out here. Pharrell, if it ever comes a time in life and this comes up and it's like Triz was talking trash, this is only for this one very specific moment. And outside of that, you've been a great influence. I have to give that disclaimer, right?
That's a really good disclaimer.
But that GQ magazine, bro. No, me and Oracle laughed so. We went on like a 10-minute. My dog. First I said he looks like a Thanksgiving centerpiece.
That was hilarious. I said he looked like a what's the joint you play Batman with, a shuttlecock.
Yeah, my dog looked like the Snuggie prototype, like the winter months.
Yeah.
If it's real cold, here's the new Snuggie.
Oh, yeah, upside down handkerchief when the magician do the handkerchief trick, he pull it out. Yeah.
Y'all say he looked like one of them aunties that got the bathroom. You know, she got the real fancy bathroom towels and stuff.
And the extra toilet paper roll is up underneath that fancy thing. Yeah. That was a bold choice of fit.
And I love Pharrell, dog. And it's one of them things of like, you gotta let people cook on their wild stuff, because if you like certain wild stuff from them, you kind of gotta let them cook when they do stuff that don't really. But that one just didn't hit for me. Yeah. And then it's the subject, the new masculinity. I was like, bro, no, bro, I don't know how y'all not gonna convince me to wear that.
That was a reach.
Yeah,
that was a reach.
I don't know where y'all got this North Face poncho, but I want no parts.
I don't know any woman that's gonna be like, you know what, you. With the comforter set, with the twin comforter on, get over here.
Yo, my dog was like playing Pac-Man, was like, Them ghosts look real. The ghosts look real fire, bro.
Them ghosts look comfortable as hell.
Make me that, bro. Make me that, bro.
You know how bad I am? Watch this. Watch this.
But I will say, if anybody's gonna do some wild stuff like that,
it's for real.
It's for real. If anybody else would have did it, the slander would have been.
Yep. You know who else kind of took a little bit of fire, but then you kind of got over it? And this brings up another topic we were talking about before the show of a person that I hate because I love them so much. Andre 3000.
Oh yeah.
Because when he started his wild dressing phase, people let him have it. But I love and hate Andre 3000 because the music is so good, and then my man's like, I'm out of here.
Peace.
I'm like, fuck. It's like you go to a restaurant that got the best food you ever had in your life, and then they close down after you go for the first time. Yeah.
Damn.
I'm just saying, man.
Yeah. Like, Andre got some slaps.
Right. You ever see that?
But he never wore a North Face poncho that I seen.
Nah.
That was a little weird, though. I think the Pharrell thing is so weird because it's something we've never seen. It's like if they would have inserted that picture of Pharrell into Star Wars.
Yeah. It wasn't even close.
Like when they go in to talk to like Jabba the Hutt, and then, you know, they got all these random people in there, and like aliens.
Right.
If Pharrell would have been there, right there, it would have made sense. Like, oh, okay, I get it. He on some Star Wars. You know what I mean?
Some Fifth Element.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was not even close, bro.
My dog got a comforter and was like, you know what?
How can I feel like I'm still in bed, but yet get shit done in the world?
How can I be efficient, but still be comfy?
Walking down the street talking about sleeping in today. Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, please, I hope this never comes back. Outside of that, Pharrell, you're my idol.
Yeah.
I love the Neptune. Shout out to Chad.
Look at us coughing, please.
I'm trying, bro.
We had to get these jokes off now. We coughing a whole bunch of please.
Because I don't want this to come back. I feel like this would be the one they'll come back and bite. Like, I meet Pharrell, then somebody just tweet him. He was roasting the hell out of you.
Check out episodes. Like, oh, you hater. You hate nice.
Same people who did me in with the native instruments.
For real, man.
Well, I did myself in with the native instruments.
I'm about to blow somebody else up. You live on the podcast? No. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what GQ was thinking. Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, we talking about it, right?
I mean, that is true.
There you go.
We're also talking about the same guy who wore the Smokey the Bear when the Smoke There's Fire hat.
Ooh, for years. Killed it.
I mean, that's kind of Pharrell's vibe. I ain't gonna front. But that one was a little weird.
Yeah, he took his vibe to another. He out Pharrell.
Yeah, it was like he was at Dick's Sporting Goods. It's like, ooh, that sleeping bag.
That tent. Not the sleeping bag, though. Hey, man, we just copped our fleas. Now we going back in? Do you care about Game releasing his date for his Born to Rap album?
No. Not really. I mean, I like Game, though. I'm not going to front. It's just not an album that I'm going to be like, ooh.
Yeah. Game is one of them rappers, like, he always put out super duper solid projects, can rap his ass off, but a lot of just like other shit that he's into kind of overshadows his rapping and shit. Right. Especially in the last, I would say, 10 years. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But Game is super dope. So anybody else excited about Game's Born to Rap?
And that first album, man, it's a classic. Documentary.
Oh, that's a fact.
I was listening to that.
Documentary 2 was fire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Game is... Oh man, you know what we didn't talk about? Salute to Biggie being nominated to get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Ooh.
Yeah, so shout out to.
I feel like that's like when you get nominated for a Grammy, but you in the same category with Drake, so you know you're probably not gonna win, but it's like at least I got a denial.
I think they might let him in. Well, how many? This is what I don't know about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. How many people can get in at once? Is it like we got 7 people and then we can only let 2 in?
I think so.
Because isn't Whitney Houston on that list?
Yeah, she gonna get in.
Who else is on there? You know?
Which is weird though, because Whitney ain't that rock and roll at all. I mean, if I had to pick on the spectrum of rock and roll, Biggie's closer to me than Whitney Houston. Oh God!
Oh God! What? Oh, okay. How much time we got left, man?
Time to go.
Good thing this show is almost
Time
over.
to go.
We about to catch on. But no, honestly, the problem with it is that it's called the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that is. And you made a good point when we was talking about this earlier.
Yeah, I was talking to Trizza last night. I think it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Rock and roll is the only genre that does not exist anymore. Think about it. Every other genre is still around. Rock and roll. Name me somebody rock and roll, like a new rock and roll act that came out in the last year, 2 years. Rock and roll as a genre just dissipated. It just
Little Uzi Vert. That's really what rock and roll is.
They live like rock stars.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like they took the swag and put 808s on it.
Yep. Exactly. So yeah, but it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Crazy.
Let's see. Man, Pharrell looked like that couch set piece that grandma house that she put in plastic. That's facts. I won't lie. It's nothing off top of my head that I don't like when it comes to Andre 3000.
There you go.
Andre 3000 is like Chick-fil-A. No one really has a complaint except they're not open more.
Wow, you bodied that. I don't have a button for that.
I need to make a meme out of that because I just thought of that one.
Yeah, thank you.
That was a good one.
By the way, don't steal that.
Yeah, don't steal that, guys.
Yeah, that was a real good one, actually.
We got to throw that disclaimer out now.
Yeah, don't steal that. That's
steal
pretty good. But yeah, that's my beef with Andre, man, because we was listening to like Prototype and a couple other joints, and I'm just like, fuck,
I need more.
this music is so damn good, man. Damn.
He give you one album every 10 years.
Yeah.
Man, slap.
Facts.
I'm on the phone with Pharrell right now. He's not happy with you, Trizza. Fictionalized. Yeah. Tell him I said, live long and prosper.
Chad is like, that's why I stay out of this.
Right. Chad was like, I told you, Pharrell. Ever notice Pharrell never get old? He has been looking the same for the last 20 years.
Oh, that's a fact.
That's
Pharrell look like he's still in high school.
That's facts.
Yep.
That's like Gwen Stefani.
Yep.
Gwen Stefani don't look. She looked the exact same, bro. I seen her. I was like, yo, how does this happen, dog? I don't know what hyperbolic chamber she got.
All that. She in Sephora getting the best stuff. She at Whole Foods getting the best stuff. She in the gym.
Maybe the weirder that you dress, the younger you look.
Ooh, I'll roll with that. I need to. I need to get it together. Then
I gotta reverse some of these gray hairs that's coming in.
I'll be looking old as hell.
Y'all see me with the Will.I.am haircut? Don't be surprised.
I dress normal as hell. Oh no!
I'm about to be out here with looking like Jimmy Neutron out here.
Yo, Chris Tucker from The Fifth Element, man. Keep saying.
Let's see. Rock and roll evolved. Greta Van Fleet. I have no.
Okay. Yeah, I would counter that argument with who?
Jack White is one of the last rock stars, kind of. He's more country style now, though.
Who? Oh, Jack White. Yeah, but I think of country when I think of Jack White.
EDM overshadowed rock, which is true because dubstep is very much. They're very similar.
Kind of like electronic rock.
Yeah, because I mean, think about it. One of the greatest people in dubstep in the EDM is Skrillex, who was a rock. He comes from a rock band. You know what I'm saying?
That is very true. A heavy metal band, I believe.
Even just the energy and the drum patterns, they're very similar. Like very, very similar.
Yeah, good point. Oh, here's a good question. Is it better to build a catalog of your beats before shopping them? Or should you just shop them as you
go? I would say at least have something in the stash. Because if you're betting on one, you're probably going to lose. Because for me, a lot of times the idea that I don't necessarily think always ends up being the one that ends up going off.
Always, bro.
And that's with beats, with content. No, I had a meme, right, that I didn't want to post. And I posted. And I'm like, dang, Oracle, this joint went off. Oracle posted. No,
Bro.
The biggest meme that we've posted.
I've never had so many views on anything on my page. I got 61. Last time I checked, it was 61,000 views on that one meme.
And I didn't want to post it. I posted because I ran out of stuff to post. And I was like, let me post this one.
It's always the ones you don't.
Yeah.
You killed that though. I could have told you. I was like, yo, that shit was funny.
But I think if you just betting on one, or like, it's gonna be situations, right? Perfect example. You working with a writer. You gonna go in the session, right? Maybe you gonna play 10 seconds of beat. Next.
Yep. You like, damn, I only brought 2.
Yeah. Then they be like, and no, that's how it works, bro. You play like, you keep playing records, and then it'll be like, oh, okay, this is interesting. Say that one. All right, keep playing.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I find it hard to be in a situation where you don't have enough. Like, if you're shopping beats around, if you're at that point, you, in my mind, should have been producing for at least a while, and you got more than like 3 or 4. If not, then you ain't been making enough beats. But I would say have your little something in the stash. I don't know what that exact number is, but like Tristan said, once you play the first 2 bars and they're like, next. If you realize your ass only got 5 beats, it's about to be the shortest meeting ever, and you're gonna feel terrible.
Whatever, Billy, is it? I always say her name wrong. Is it Eilish?
Eilish?
Yeah.
Billie Eilish? I don't know how to say it.
I don't even know if I consider her rock and roll though.
I don't think so. She not to my.
Yeah, when I think of rock and roll, I'm thinking Nirvana. I'm thinking like
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses, like
Zeppelin or
heavy guitar, like drums in the back, guitar in the front.
drums were the loudest drum set ever. Turned way down to whisper.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I think about rock and roll.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nirvana, bro. I listen to Nirvana like every 2 days, bro.
Nirvana's fire.
Yeah.
Super fire.
So if y'all see me on 85 screaming Teenage Spirit, I'm a skater! Ah! Don't
Go shoot you like Winslow with the reckless plates. Going
around
that boy.
Something wrong with that man.
Going around that boy. But that's a good question. Oh, we already tackled this. How much should you charge as a growing producer? We kind of tackled that one organically. How do you bring up issues with artists about money and payment without ruining the relationship you have with them?
That is the great part about having a manager.
Or
somebody. That's the only reason that I like having. I mean, not saying the only reason. There's other benefits of having a manager. I don't want to say it like that. But for me, the main thing is I can stay the good guy, and they can be the bad guy, and it keeps it separate. I'm like, yo, it's business. Yo, he handles that part. That's my go-to line. Yo, he handles the business part. I'm the creative guy. Yeah. Even though I do have a say in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My say is the final say, but I don't want to be the guy that's like arguing you down about percentages and stuff. Because then when you go to make beats with me, you're gonna be like,
you need a bad guy. Yeah. That's one of the most early and one of the greatest pieces of advice Timberlake gave me. He's like, you need a bad guy. I've never had a manager, but I always keep a bad guy for hire.
You gotta have a goon.
Oh yeah. I got 3 bad guys for hire. And if I ever need them. Yep, that's a fact.
Let's see. For payment, that should be rectified from the jump before you guys create anything.
Not all. No.
Yeah,
definitely not all the time. A lot of times, in your scenario, you and the artist went to the studio together and you made a song. A lot of times, that artist just ends up picking the beat, or you never know how it's a middleman involved or how that situation comes about.
You know how many records I done had with somebody and I have no idea how they got the beat?
Oh yeah.
So like, bro, how I'm gonna talk business? I had no idea how they even got it.
Right.
Because once you send it to somebody else, you can't control who sends it to the next person, who sends it to who. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah. So it's like, no, that doesn't. But you gotta have a plan for when business does happen, how to execute it.
Yeah. And also, a lot of times, you can bring up certain things and you're not being a dick about it.
Yeah.
Like, I feel at least I have an ability to bring up very important things or very serious things and not come across as an asshole.
You do.
Hey, yeah, see?
And you would do it in an asshole way, but it still comes out very cool.
But I will be very direct, but it's not like I'm about to punch you in the
Watch
face.
this. That's Oracle move. Watch this.
Yo. Okay. Yo.
There. We got the Martin Studio audience.
Damn. All right.
Live. It's Saturday night.
Thank you. No. Please sit down. But we were out somewhere about a week ago, and I approached somebody about something. It was very direct, but I definitely hit Tristan with the watch this. Watch this. Hey man, say, buddy,
Basil.
let me talk to you about something.
Yo, shout out to the homie Simba got it, man.
Oh yeah, he's in there. Fly for no reason. Yeah, he's still fly for no reason.
Big things popping.
Yeah, killing.
And he was cooking up with the homie Dr. Lad. That's why I was trying to go over there, man. I was gonna go over there.
Oh, he was over there.
Yeah, I was gonna go, but life was like, sit your ass down, bro.
Facts.
Let's see. Prentice says, I thought about making at least 5 beats at every BPM, starting at 60 BPM and ending at 180. What do you think? I feel like some of those BPMs.
That's a lot of beats.
I feel like some of them BPMs. Well, I don't feel like you have to do that far because I mean, from 60 to 120 is basically the same thing unless you double time.
I'm like, 180 is just 90.
Yeah.
Yeah. You eventually just gonna circle back around.
Unless you start making, when you get to that 180, you making that.
Oh, you making 180 straight then.
You snap. I got the power.
I got them. I got winded listening to that shit.
Yo, them true 180s would be crazy, bro.
Yeah. You know what I used to do, and I don't know if anybody wants to use this technique. I would, when I couldn't think of tempos, I would go and see what albums have been the charting albums, and all that stuff, and then I would just write down the tempos to all them, and I would end up with like 10 or 20 tempos. And you know that people are already into them. And then I used to do a thing where I would go back in time, like what were the tempos of the biggest and best songs ever. And you're going to find, by the way, the answer to that is 80 BPM.
Which is weird because most of the songs we hear is so slow.
Yep.
It's like 60, 65.
Yep. 80 is the most hit songs with 80 BPM.
I can't wait till music gets back to that 90s R&B up-tempo bop. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to happen, bro. Yeah. It's starting to happen now. Like, you think about all that Bruno Mars records. There's a lot of these records that are really musical and they're in that up. The AO and Keys is killing in that vibe. Bro, AO and Keys are killing in that like BPM, bro.
Drake got a couple of them joints too. Drake, he stay on that. They give you the up-tempo joint and you use the clap.
Oh, yeah.
Up-tempo, 808 in the clap. All
you got it, girl, yeah.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. Now hold my cup.
All in how you articulate yourself.
Exactly, and people, a lot of people respect somebody that can be direct, and some people gonna get out of pocket and get mad and all that shit. But you don't have to react with the same energy, even when people do flip out. You just remain calm, remain unbothered, man, because you give them the power when you start to match their energy. That's the game that they playing. That's how they feel. That's not how you feel. You're just trying to get business done. And that's really, as long as you keep that feeling inside of you, like, I'm just trying to get the business done, So whenever you finish crying, you can answer the question.
So we're gonna do these splits or what? Or no?
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's as simple as that. It ain't too much to it.
Dr. Love and Chance throw darts at a board to pick tempos. That sounds very much like
Very much so. Yep.
I'm gonna have to steal that.
I got a plugin in Ableton. It's a Max for Live joint. It's a random BPM plugin, and you can also save tempos in there. So, like, from all that research I did, I just have those listed, and then I just randomly hit one.
Y'all see, I had a screenshot. I was like, "Ooh, nice idea you got there." Nice idea you got there.
The tempo darts.
Mind if I flip it? Oh, so they about to kick us off. Oracle, you got any plugs?
Man, if you haven't already, hit soundoracle.net. Check out Reckless Wave. It's me and Billboard hit incredible melody loops, and also check out Reckless Drums, 220 super fire drums.
Hey, and go to theproducerkit.com. We just did a whole redesign. Website looks super crispy. Get your custom beat tags. They going crazy, bro. The orders has been going crazy.
Super fire.
Super crazy. People need to get their brand up, protect their music.
There you go. Protect
Make some
your shit.
music with Reckless Wave, then get a beat tag and put it on that music.
They go together like pineapple and pizza, man.
There you go. And don't hate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't hate. Also, be on the lookout for that Halloween kit.
Oh yeah.
It's about that time, bro.
I think we might do a little early this time too.
Yeah.
So
We're
we
gonna
get
do that.
people.
So a lot of people, if you don't know, this will be 4.
Or is it 5? It's 4.
4. Yeah. Our 4th year doing the Halloween kit. It's a free kit that we do every year, and it is very fire.
Oh yeah, this one is crispy.
Yep.
All right, YouTube. Appreciate y'all.
Later.
If you're still online, I was gonna say something funny. What's something funny I could say?